And breaking news coming in, NIA is conducting raids in South Kashmir over terror funding. Raids are underway in connection with the ISIS's new module in Jammu and Kashmir. So that's the latest update. These raids going on in South Kashmir's Tral area. The NIA conducting the raids over the terror funding in that particular area. Now, these raids have happened in the past as well to try and establish more on the nexus as far as the funding of illegal money is concerned. NIA is conducting these raids presently in South Kashmir's Tral. जितेंद्र बहादुर joins us for more on this. जितेंद्र, आप थोड़ा सा और बता सकते हैं ये रेड्स कहाँ-कहाँ हो रहे हैं एंड ये कितने देर तक ये रेड्स होंगे?
और देखिए, ये जो रेड्स हैं वो आईसिस का जो नया मॉड्यूल दिल्ली और अमरोहा में पकड़ा गया था, उस नए मॉड्यूल से जुड़े हुए एक मामले को लेकर के कश्मीर यानी साउथ कश्मीर में इस समय रेड्स की जा रही हैं। दरअसल जो 11 एक्यूज्ड पकड़े गए थे इस आईसिस नए मॉड्यूल में, उसमें से एक एक्यूज्ड ने कश्मीर जाकर के 2 जगहों पर एक मौलवी से मुलाकात किया था और उस मौलवी के जरिए हथियारों को यहाँ लाना चाहता था, यानी कि अमरोहा और दिल्ली में हथियार ला करके बड़े हमले की फिराक में थे। और इस मॉड्यूल का बड़े स्तर पर खुलासा NIA की तरफ से किया गया था। NIA की टीम 2 जगहों पर त्राल में मौजूद है, जहां पर एक मस्जिद में या फिर कुछ दूसरी जगहों पर भी छापेमारी इस वक्त NIA की टीम के जरिए किया जा रहा है। 2 सीनियर अधिकारी भी NIA के वहां पर मौजूद हैं, क्योंकि वो हथियार लाने के लिए बांदीपुरा और राजौरी के इलाके में शाकिब नाम का जो व्यक्ति है, जो कि आईसिस मॉड्यूल अभी हाल ही में पकड़ा गया था, उस आईसिस मॉड्यूल से जुड़ा हुआ है और इसने साउथ कश्मीर की 2 जगहों पर भी इसने ट्रेवल किया था अमरोहा से दिल्ली से जाकर के। तो इसी कनेक्शन से जुड़े हुए मामले में अभी छापेमारी चल रही है।
जी जितेंद्र, थैंक यू सो मच ये जानकारी देने के लिए एंड फॉर गेटिंग अस मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑन दीज सर्चेस दैट आर गोइंग ऑन विद द न्यू आईसिस मॉड्यूल इन द स्टेट ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर। Now, a day after he was shunted out as the CBI director by a high-powered selection committee, Alok Verma has hit back. He claims that he has been transferred on false, unsubstantiated and frivolous allegations made by a person who was hostile to him. Alok Verma also said that he tried to uphold the integrity of the CBI while attempts were being made to destroy it. The high-power committee consisting of the Prime Minister, Justice Sikri, voted in favour of Alok Verma's removal, while the leader of the opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, opposed it, submitting a dissent note. Now, what really went against Alok Verma was the CVC report in which the Cabinet Secretary had recommended his immediate removal. The report also mentions the allegation against Verma of taking a 2 crore bribe from Satish Sana in the Moin Qureshi case. Alok Verma has now been posted as Director General Fire and Services for the residual period of his present term. M. Nageshwar Rao, meanwhile, has assumed charge of Office of CBI Director. Meanwhile, former Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi has slammed the sacked CBI chief, saying his comments are not in good taste. Listen in.
2 of them have taken a call after seeing the papers, that is the CVC report. It's not fair for Verma to say that the decision is, bad or malafide, etc. As far as Mr. Kharge is concerned, I don't know what decision, why he has taken that decision. But the fact of the matter is, it's a multi-member body, it's 3 people. So the decision is 2:1, and that's all.
Manish joins us for more on this. Manish, you've been tracking the story for long. Alok Verma now crying foul. He's gone on the defensive, claiming that the charges against him are false, they're frivolous. But tell me something, what about all of those decisions that were taken by him when he scrapped the transfer orders of the interim director? Does that hold now?
Yeah, Avantika, that is why this today is going to be very crucial for the Central Bureau of Investigation and for at least 13 officials of CBI. Remember on October 24th, when Nageshwar Rao resumed the charges as joined as interim director, and when he took over the office of director, the first thing he did was to transfer 13 controversial officials. Now, there were allegations that those officials are very close to Verma and they are trying to influence Rakesh Asthana's case. But the moment Alok Verma resumed his office after Supreme Court reinstated, those orders, transfer orders were nullified by Alok Verma. And today, what we are expecting, and it is very likely because I spoke to many officials also, Nageshwar Rao may nullify the orders which were given by
Yes.
Mr. Alok Verma.
Yes.
So this is going to be very crucial, and end of the day, it is the Central Bureau of Investigation, which is whose name is getting spoiled day by day.
All right, just stay on with me, Munish. Congress President Rahul Gandhi, meanwhile, has reacted to the news of the decision that has been taken against Alok Verma. And he has attacked the Prime Minister yet again over the sacking of the CBI chief. He claims that fear has gripped the government and the Prime Minister in particular, who hasn't been able to get a proper sleep. This is the tweet that has been put out by the Congress President Rahul Gandhi. He says, and I quote, "Sacking the CBI chief Alok Verma twice in a row clearly shows that he is now a prisoner of his own lies." The Congress party has given a refined twist to Alok Verma's ouster, questioning the working mechanism of the CVC and alleging that it might be working at the behest of PMO. The Grand Old Party said that Alok Verma has been removed because the Prime Minister is too afraid for an independent probe.
The CBI saga took another stunning turn on Thursday. 2 days after the Supreme Court reinstated Alok Verma, the CBI chief was once again turfed out of his CGO complex office on Lodhi Road. The Prime Minister-led selection panel voted against Alok Verma on the basis of the allegations in the CVC's report. Supreme Court appointed Judge Justice Sikri concurred with the Prime Minister that Verma must go. The third member on the committee, Mallikarjun Kharge of the Congress, gave a dissenting note. Kharge argued that Verma should be given an opportunity to appear before the committee and represent his case. Kharge also sought that Verma's full power should be restored. The Congress gave a rafale twist to Verma's ouster and said that the CVC's office has been compromised.
सीधा प्रश्न चिन्ह सीवीसी पर लगता है कि क्या वो एक निष्पक्षता से अपने पद के जिम्मेवारियों का निर्वहन कर रहे हैं या केवल प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय के संकेत पर सीवीसी अपने कार्य सिफारिशें कर रहे हैं, काम कर रहे हैं.
This shows how deep the crisis is in CBI. In fact, CBI is in a big turmoil, and the credibility, the integrity of the institution stands shattered.
What went against Verma was the CVC report. It also mentioned of evidence of 2 crore bribe from Hyderabad-based businessman Sana.
This committee had to act on material before it. The only material it had was the CVC report.
Yes.
The CVC report finds 6 out of 10 not made out. The other 4 are laughable with adjectives without any finding. Now, I can understand the committee has some other material. The committee says that we accept whole scale without hearing Verma the words of the CVC which you just quoted, saying behavior is not up to the mark. Okay, I mean, have you ever found anybody, if this kind of standard is applied, then top echelons of this from the Prime Minister downwards would suffer great alimony, because I could make an allegation against them.
The BJP said the Congress was questioning the Supreme Court again.
1 week was the time period not framed by Bharatiya Janata Party.
You made the point.
1 week was the time given by the Supreme Court. So no one is important. The Supreme Court is not impeccable. The CVC is not impeccable. The only man to be followed is Rahul Gandhi, and the constitution laid down by Rahul.
Out of the CBI now, Alok Verma will spend the last few days of his career in the innocuous position of Director General of Fire Services. But the political war over CBI is bound to carry on. Bureau Report, India Today.
Munish continues to remain with us. Munish, but tell me something. Well, the Congress might be crying foul. They are attacking the Prime Minister, claiming that he's too afraid of an independent probe. But what are the options now for Alok Verma, who's also called the charges against him false and frivolous? Does he have a chance to present his case?
Avantika, now it is very difficult for Alok Verma to challenge this order. Even in Supreme Court judgment, the Supreme Court gave judgment in favor of Alok Verma only because then the decision was made by the government on the recommendations of CVC. In the judgment, the Supreme Court at that point of time said that the decision was supposed to be taken, the decision should have been come from the High Power Committee. Now, High Power Committee has taken this decision. He has been removed from his position. So there are no legal option which is available with Alok Verma. The only legal option is that, according to a Supreme Court judgment, CBI director has to remain in his position for at least 2 years. But in that also, there is one condition that if High Power Committee wants to remove him or take any action, then they can go ahead with that also.
Right.
So in this
Munish,
case,
what about M. Nageshwar Rao, who was made the interim director of the agency? Does he have now all the powers to take the authorities because he didn't really have that authority earlier on?
Yeah, as of now, there is no Supreme Court guideline or direction to Nageshwar Rao. This means that he is full-fledged interim director. He can take any decision. But this is going to last only for 1 week because what we are hearing from our sources in government that within a week CBI is going to get a new director.
All right, that's interesting. Munish, thanks so much for joining us and filling us in with all the details and updates on the story. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court is also scheduled to pronounce verdict on pleas of CBI Special Director Rakesh Asthana, along with the others seeking quashing of the FIR against them on bribery allegations. It was on the 20th of December that the court reserved its order on petitions filed by Rakesh Asthana and CBI Deputy Superintendent of Police Devendra Kumar. Rakesh Asthana is accused of receiving kickbacks and extorting money from Hyderabad-based businessman Satish Babu Sana, who was being investigated in the Moin Qureshi corruption case. Qureshi is an accused in multiple graft cases. Rakesh Asthana has also filed a petition against the transfer orders given by former CBI Director Alok Verma.
In view of the recent developments that Mr. Verma himself has been removed on the grounds of integrity by the high-powered committee, it is obvious that the FIR which was lodged was not for bona fide reasons, but was with some ulterior motives. So I hope Mr. Asthana will get his relief today.
Okay, so the Delhi High Court to pronounce its verdict on a petition that was filed by CBI Special Director Rakesh Asthana, who challenged the FIR that was registered against him on the 15th of October and led to the unprecedented turf war between the two topmost officers of the premier investigating agency, the CBI.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.